Hello everyone, I'm David Guerrero and welcome back to another video here on Many Ways Films. It's been over a year since I've got the Nikon C6 II. In that time, I've been practicing more color grading. I really like how the colors or the image comes out of Nikon cameras, but I like to select the flat profile to give me a little bit more freedom, or a lot more freedom, when it comes to editing or color grading how I prefer. What I always do is select the flat profile. I bring the saturation, the brightness, and the contrast all the way down, and I leave the clarity and sharpening just to the standard. And that's how I shoot all of my videos when I'm using a Nikon camera. I'm gonna show you how I color grade with Nikon. We're gonna go right here. So I would like to start with this one where it's from my last video, and you can see what I did over here. I'm gonna reset everything so you can see how it looks right from the beginning. A lot of people, including myself, like to make these are notes right here. These are notes. So you can make as many as you want. I don't make a lot because a lot of my grading is very basic, because for my image to look how I want it to look, it doesn't take a lot. So a lot of people, and I'll tell you what I do with mine. So I don't really know what people do, but I'll tell you how I like to do mine. So on this one, I like to go to the FX, and I like to play with the profile. So I just go into this 4 right here, and I literally just select one that I like. So you have like many options. I'm gonna select this one. So I will go through this ones and just try to find one that I really like. For this video, I selected the Airy Alexa for the input color, input gamma, Blackmagic, Pocket 6K film, generation 4, red color 4 for the output color space, and the output gamma sRGB. And this is how it looks only by adding those or that transformation. In this one, I like to use this scope to see how good I am doing. So it'll kind of make sense, you'll see. So here, this is my gamma. You can see like very bright, not too bright. Once it goes higher than 1023, you passed, like it's too high. If you are below 0, you are too dark. You want it to be on 0, or you want it to be on 1023 maximum. Like here, that's the highlights, and that's as maximum as you can. And then you have your gamma, but I'm gonna just do it how I prefer. I want it to be around 896 for my highlight, and around 600 and 500 for my gamma. And then for my shadows, which is just the lift and the offset, I would just bring it down. Again, this is how I like it. And that looks about right. I feel like that makes it look pretty nice. I like that. And then I will go to this one to do my contrast. Something that I should mention is that I don't I know that some things they matter, how you order them, but usually if you were editing the contrast, the colors, if you're doing your transformation on your image, or you're just playing with the colors, it doesn't really matter. But this is just how I like to do it. Just so you know, it doesn't have to be this way. I like very high contrast. I don't like saturation a lot, and maybe this doesn't look really good, but it will when we are done. So we played with the contrast, saturation, and the boost, the color boost. I will go back to my highlights and all of that. That looks about right. Again, always have an eye here. Like if you go very under, like 0, it's not gonna look very good. So around there, it's how I like it. I think image is looking good over there, just like that. And you can go as high as like here. If you passed it, it's not gonna look very pretty, but that looks about right. Again, this is where we did our transform our image profile. This is where we play with, you know, how bright, how dark our image looks, contrast, saturation, and color boost. Then I like to go to the detail, to the shadow, the highlights, the temperature, and the tint. If you want to, because I've been doing this lately, I go to my first node, and that's where I do my white balance. So you select this one right here, and then you click on something white, and that should give you your white balance. As you can tell, it doesn't look like a very nice white balance. I feel like the tint is like very pink, so I think around here looks good. And then the temperature, I feel like it looks warmer than I like to, so you can make it look cooler, warmer. I like it about there, so it's about 41. So I will go in here, I will go a little bit closer to go to the detail. It can look like a lot of detail, no detail. I would suggest don't go overboard. So I like to be around the 25, 30. Since it's for YouTube, I feel like it kind of loses quality. So I like to bring a little bit more of detail. Always look at your scopes when you're dealing with shadows or highlights. There we go. That's looking good. I like how it looks, which that's what matters. And then to finish, I play with this wheels over here. I usually play with the gamma and the gain, and sometimes or most of the time with the midtone highlights. I don't really touch the shadows, the offset, the lift. I don't really go with those, but you will see I find the image looks kind of pink, kind of red, so I like the green colors. Make it look like the Matrix or something like that. So you can kind of see, and you can see it on the scopes too. You can see what's higher, so you pretty much want to have it like balance. So that's like nice. I like that. I'll go once again here. Another thing that you can do, and I'm not doing this for this video, is that you can edit your skin tones. So you can go in here. Hold on. You will have to create another node. I think it will be better if you if you put the skin node first, and then you would select this magic one that will show you what you're gonna be working on. You don't want this to look very detailed. You kind of want it to look soft, and then from there you would go and work with the midtones, or I would usually use the gain, but you can kind of see here. So I can be like green, I can be like very tan, purple, however you want, but you get the idea. So it look like very sick. I feel like that's more accurate to how I really look. And then again, you can go in here and just decide how much highlights, how much gamma you want, and then on the midtone. So when you go in here and you decide to play with the gain and okay, there we go. So when you go in here and you decide to play with the gain and all of that, your skin tones should look pretty much how they should. So now you can go to the skin colors, and now you can look normal while the look of your image looks on a different color. Just to finish, I will go once again to my gamma, my gains, which is my highlights. Just so you know, gamma and midtone are about the same thing when you're working in this area. Same with the gain and the highlights. They kind of work the same way. Go to the contrast. A little bit more contrast there. And I feel like that looks how I want it to look. There's you can call it a mistake. So you can see this colors over here. I put my I wanted to use this as a backlight, but it kind of bounced on my cheek, and it just looks not really good. So I will grab the steel, and then it will be saved here. This is how it looked before against now. So I kind of like how it looks now better than it did before, but that's up to you. That's maybe my mood of the day. It depends a lot on the mood. So that's it for the video of today. I hope that this video was helpful, that you learned something that you didn't know, or that it helped you with your color grading. Again, it doesn't have to be the way that I do it. I just find this way helpful to me, to my videos. But you'll find your style. The best thing to do is keep practicing. I'm not the best at color grading. I'm not a professional. I don't know a lot of things about color grading, but what I know has been really helpful to my videos, and I just enjoy it. It's really fun, and as much as you do it, the more fun you will have doing it. If you have any question, let me know in the comments. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.